Hello, friends. Welcome to another day of inquiry. Today, we're going to continue talking all about animals. I hope you've enjoyed exploring lots of different things about animals, like their habitats. Last week, if you remember, we talked about vertebrates and invertebrates and how we can classify and sort animals based on different characteristics or based on what they're like. Today, we're going to continue asking, what are some characteristics of animals? We're going to be talking about how we can identify the various needs of animals. It says, I can identify the various needs of animals. It just means all the different needs of animals. And one way we can think about that is we can ask ourselves, what types of animals are found in Indiana? Because as we're talking about different animals, it's cool for us to look around our neighborhood, to look around our backyard, maybe even to look around if we go to a certain park or something and we see different animals. It's fun to think about what kind of animals we see around Indiana. I found some popular animals that are found in Indiana. We have possums, we have skunks, squirrels, eastern cottontails like rabbits, northern short-tailed shrew, white-tailed deer, and we have eastern chipmunks. So I'm sure you've probably seen different animals like this around. I know that I've seen rabbits in my backyard, cottontails, bunnies. I've seen squirrels in my backyard. You know, I saw a skunk the other day in my neighborhood, actually, just walking around. I've also seen deers lots of different times in Indiana. At the golf course across from where I live, there's deers that run around different parts of the year, different seasons. So these are just some popular animals that I found when I was doing some research about different animals that we can often see in Bloomington, Indiana. Now, one other thing I should mention is that there's not a lot of birds on this list, but there are tons of birds that we see as well. So I didn't include any pictures of birds, but of course, there are lots of different birds that we see all around as well. Like when we're going when we're going on walks around in our neighborhood, or when we're playing at the park, or even driving, you can see lots of different kinds of birds. One thing I want you to do today is I want you to take a nature walk and discover local animals in your neighborhood. So it says, I can take a nature walk and discover local animals in my neighborhood. I wanted to read a quick story to you before you do that. This one is called Animals in My Yard, Squirrels. So I'm sure lots of you have seen squirrels before in your yard. What ran up the tree? It is a squirrel. Squirrels are small animals. They have 4 teeth. They like to gnaw. That means they like to use their teeth and grind down different parts of food so they can eat food. Squirrels have claws. They help them climb. Squirrels have fluffy tails. These keep them safe up high. You can see a picture. They're pointing, using a diagram to point to each part of the squirrel's body. Squirrels have big eyes. They see danger. Look out! I like this book too because we're learning about the needs of animals. So we can see that squirrels' bodies were designed to help them see danger, which helps them as they're trying to stay alive. They need to stay alive. So squirrels eat nuts and fruit. They eat insects too. Food is hard to find in winter. Squirrels save food. They save food so they can eat it. This squirrel has acorns. He saves them for winter. Snow! Winter is here. Stay warm, squirrel. So you can still see squirrels in winter too. All right. So I like this book too because if you go on Epic, you can also read lots of different books. You can read about raccoons you can find in your neighborhood, rabbits, foxes, chipmunks, and deer. So if you want to read other animals that you can find in your yard or neighborhood, you can go on Epic and you can read this series as well. I just thought that book was kind of cool and also informational. All right, so today I want you to take a nature walk. I want you to either look for animals that you can find in your backyard, look for animals as you go on a walk, and then I want you to draw a picture and write down some facts about some animals that you saw on your nature walk. And then also I want you to think about, what do you think those kind of animals need? Since we've been talking about things that animals need.